Hey, folks. Oh, wait, before we begin, I gotta do my selfie. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta get the angle right. Gotta get the lighting right. Man, that's too much work for a picture of oneself for an old man like me. And I know you put a whole lot more effort into taking your selfies. I've seen you with your poses and your glitz and your glamour. So, what's the point, coach? If we are putting this much effort into a simple picture of ourselves, I want you to imagine how much effort these influencers are putting into their postings. Okay? They make a whole production out of it. Okay? Even I had to worry about my background. Okay? So what you see is not their authentic self. And why not? Because authenticity does not sell. Okay? You're not seeing the real who they are. Remember that when you're checking out these influencers. Okay? It's okay to be different. Okay? It's okay not to be like the people you see on TV. Okay? Us old timers, we remember the phrases be like Mike. Okay? We all know that's never going to happen. But we also knew it was an advertisement just to buy his shoes. Okay? Let's talk about social media and the impact it has upon us. Because guess what? It's not going away. It has a far greater impact on us now than it ever has in our history. Yeah, okay. In fact, I know for some of you who were born before Google have never even known a world without the internet. Never mind social media. It's just inbred in you. It's who you are. So we have to talk about it. So today I want to talk about some of the impact social media has on us. Okay, the both good. I'm not going to talk a lot about the bad. Okay, I'm going to talk about how we can use it to be positive. Why am I just focusing on positive? That's what I do. I focus on solutions, not problems. I'll save the criminal aspects and all the dangers of that to the local law enforcement officers. Okay? So the question we have to ask ourselves, is social media good? Social media bad? Great question. I'm going to rephrase that for us. Is media good or media bad? Because I like to think of social media as being very similar to the television when electronics and everything else became a part of everyday households. In fact, I remember when I was younger, the television being called the boob tube. Okay? It affects us all. No matter what age it is, it affects us all. Okay? I'm going to throw some phrases at you. Raise your hand if you've heard them. Okay? I know you can't see me, but humor me. Okay? Sit on it. Where's the beef? Hey. Okay, dude. Or you got it, dude. Us old folks, maybe some of the younger adults, we know these right away. Okay? Now I'm going to throw some other phrases at you. Drip. Sigma. Riz. Yeah, all hands went up on those ones. You guys know those. Okay? Even me, I try to keep up to date. But I remember when someone called me drippy. I said, whoa. I thought it was a compliment because they hadn't seen me in a while and I just lost 30 to 40 pounds and I just come straight from the gym. But I still had to look it up. Yeah, it was a compliment. What do those phrases have in common? Sit on it, dude, and drip. They all came from media. For us older folks, it came from television and commercials. For you younger folks, it comes from that Snapchat, the TikTok, the Instagram. Okay? All things that we see and that influence us. Ask your mom and dad, how many dads used to slide across the hood of a car or try to get in through a car window? That all comes from a show called The Dukes of Hazzards. Why do we do it? We thought it was cool and fun. Just like you folks do your TikTok dances. So we all have the same experiences, They just come in different forms. So when your parents say they know, they've been there and they know what they're talking about, they're right. All right, let's not divert too much. Let's get back to social media and the impact. Okay, let's talk about some of the impact it has on us. I'm going to look at 3 different ways we can use social media for positives. First, entertainment. We've all gone down that rabbit hole like Alice, where we watch TikTok and Instagram videos for like hours, way more than we intended to. Okay? Once again, your parents were told, stop watching television so much. Entertainment is great as long as we pay attention to 2 key factors. 1, we have to watch it in moderation. And yes, we can use our devices to limit our viewing time, but who does that? Okay? But self-discipline comes in a lot further and a lot more effective. 2, let's remember what it is. It's entertainment. It's not reality. Okay? It's nobody wakes up in the morning with their hair all done and their makeup all glamorized, looking good. Okay? Nobody eats whatever they want and never gains weight like they do on TV. It's not reality. Okay? Even the reality shows are staged. Remember that. Number 2, education, which I think is probably the most important and the most beneficial factor of social media these days. In fact, it's not uncommon for teachers these days to use YouTube to help supplement their lessons. You can learn so much on YouTube. You can learn about anything you want on YouTube. All these how-to videos. I can attest myself. I use social media to educate myself. I use Twitter a lot throughout my coaching career. Pick up tips, talk to different people. It's useful if you use it the right way. I'm constantly amazed at how many of you young people can learn how to play a brand new video game. But you won't take that little bit of extra effort to go up on YouTube to brush up on your math or to learn a little bit of history or science lessons. It's there for you. Use it in a positive manner. And it's going to become positive for you. Thirdly, communication. We got person to person. We got both business to person. Okay? How many of us now find out the news or what's going on in the world through platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook? That's where we get all our information from these days. If it's on Instagram or if it's on Twitter, we tend to believe it's true most of the time. We don't follow the regular news like we used to. Here's another phrase for you young folks that you probably don't know. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Your parents remember that one because we all watch the 11 o'clock news. The 6 o'clock news, I am surprised it's still around. In fact, I'll say it right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone sooner rather than later because we get all our information from everywhere else. We can use it to educate ourselves. Okay? I won't even go into how social media has changed our communications because that in itself is it's a college course in itself. Okay? How social media has impacted conversation. But I will tell you this. We need to get a hold of it before the art of conversation is actually totally lost. So to sum it up, folks, social media, it can be good if we use it the right way. I'd be wrong if I didn't say, hold on a minute, folks. We all know this. We all know, but sometimes we fail to comprehend that everything we see on TV or on the internet isn't real. I'll repeat that again. Everything we see on TV or the internet isn't real. But you know what's real? You are. You are real. You can make the difference. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep watching the social media. I want you to entertain yourselves, use it for education. Okay, but most importantly, go out there, make smart choices when you're using it. Be yourself. Don't try to be like everybody else, because you are the best version of you there is. I'm going to challenge you. Be different. Be great. Until next time, this is Coach Romani saying, there's greatness in all of us.